This video is going to show you how to create multiple assignments out of one Google Slides activity so it can last multiple days. And it's also going to show you how to delete some slides that you might not want or to move around. So you always want to keep your original untouched. So keep this in your Google Drive. Make sure you label it as original, put a star on it, something to make sure that you don't touch it. So this is going to be my original. Then what you need to do to make your original get split up into multiple assignments, we're going to go up to File, going to Make a Copy, Entire Presentation. Then you're going to name that copy. So I'm going to push Day 1 Poem. Then you can also put this in whatever folder you want to. So let's say you want to make a Bear in There folder. I'm going to put that in there so I know exactly where to find it later. We're going to push OK. And then it's going to take a second so it makes a copy of all the slides from your original. I'm going to just split this up by the 4 different topics that we have, which are rhyming, alliteration, syllables, and comprehension. So I'm going to make this a 4-day project. For my project, or for my first day, I want to make sure that I keep the direction slide, the main one, the title slide, and the poem. And that's actually going to be on all of my days. I want to keep those in there. Then I said I'm going to keep the rhyming on the first day. So everything that says rhyming, I'm going to keep. Okay, now I come to alliteration. I'm going to want to put this on a different day. So I'm going to select that slide and all the slides after it by pushing Shift on my keyboard, holding it down, and selecting the last slide I want to get rid of. You see how it selected multiple? So now all those that are that orangish yellow, I'm going to delete. So right click with your mouse on one of these little slides over here that's yellow and push delete. And then you're only left with the rhyming skill. So on the first day, the kids are going to read the poem and then do some rhyming skills for that poem. Okay, so Monday is done. I'm going to go back to my original. And again, I'm going to make a copy of the entire slide. Make a copy, entire presentation. And this one, I'm going to push Day 2 Poem. I'm going to keep it in Bear in There. I'm going to push OK. And then again, it's making a copy of my entire original so I can delete what I'd like to. On Day 2, we're going to be focusing on alliteration. So I'm going to keep my main direction slide. I'm going to keep my poem. But this time, I'm going to get rid of all the rhyming because we did it on Day 1. So I'm going to select the first one in rhyming, scroll down, and find the last one in rhyming. Select Shift on my keyboard, click that last slide I want to delete, and you see how there's multiple that are selected. Right click and push delete. Okay, now I have my alliteration slide right after my poem. Then the next step I want to do is get rid of my syllables and my comprehension. So select that first slide, scroll down, hold Shift, select that last slide, multiple of them are selected, right click, and push delete. Now Day 2 is all about alliteration on this poem. Okay, let's go back to our original. We're going to go to File, Make a Copy, Entire Presentation. This is going to be Day 3 Poem, in Bear in There. It's going to make a copy of my entire original so I can delete the slides I'd like to. And today's focus is going to be on syllables. So I leave the direction video, I leave the poem. I'm going to get rid of rhyming and alliteration. Right click delete. And I'm also going to get rid of comprehension. Delete. Okay, Day 3 is all about syllables. All right, my final one, I'm going to go back to my original. We've done this 3 times now, so we should be experts at it. Day 4 Poem. And you can also split this up further or not split it up so much. You can do 2 days, you can do 5 days, whatever you want to do, it is your classroom. And this last one is going to focus on comprehension. delete. Okay, and there's comprehension for day 4. All right, so let's say you wanted to make your original, you wanted to spread it out over a couple of days, but you wanted to have rhyming and alliteration and syllables and a comprehension question on day 1. You didn't want to split it up the way I just did it. So let me show you how to do that. It's the same idea. Make a copy of the entire presentation. We're going to push day 1A. And again, it's going to go through that whole process of making a copy. And then I'm going to rearrange the slides. But do note, when I do rearrange the slides, then your answer key is going to get a little messed up. That's why I kept it as a doc, so you could fix the slide numbers and make it match. Okay, so let's say I wanted to work on this rhyming, and I wanted to work on alliteration. So I'm going to click on the slides that I want. I'm going to hold down my shift key and click on the slide from alliteration I want. Then I'm going to click and hold my mouse button, scroll while holding, and you see that little flag that says move 2 slides? That's how I know I'm moving it around. So I'm going to put it under my rhyming one. So now I have a rhyming title slide and a rhyming practice, an alliteration title slide and alliteration practice. Now I'm going to go to syllables. Same thing, hold shift, select which one you want, click and hold while scrolling. I'm going to put this under alliteration. Okay, I have a syllables and a syllable practice slide, and then I'm going to finally do comprehension. Hold shift down, hold your mouse down and scroll. And there we go. Okay, now all these extra ones I'm going to keep for a separate day. So I'm going to click on the first one I want to get rid of, scroll down, and select the last one I want to get rid of. Remember, hold that shift key down, right click, and delete. And now I have a presentation for whatever day I want. They are practicing rhyming, alliteration, syllables, and comprehension. So you can do that same thing again to do the next day and just pick a different slide for them to practice. If you have any questions on this or you would need some more help, email me at craftyteacher246@gmail.com and I'll be happy to help you out.